Yo guys, Dr. H21L here, back at it again with a new video. And we do have the dumbest streamer, so this these clips will give you brain damage, but if you're like me, who already have it, it shouldn't affect you. Uh,
And having a conversation with an adult about, oh, this woman is in Canada. Big up Barbara. Um, where the child is there with an adult, and the adult is explaining to the child what da 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 is, like in depth detail. Okay? In depth detail. And this is under the inclusivity curriculum. So these when you don't believe me, go
No,
look
I'm
up the
sorry.
books. I'm gonna tell you the name. And listen, this is dangerous because you're telling a child that it's okay for adults to have these conversations with them. That's how grooming happens. An adult comes to you, befriends you, gives you candy. Oh, can I have a hug? Your parents told you don't let stranger touch you. But because the stranger gave you candy, you're like, okay. Then
So
the
do you
stranger's
think
like,
that boundaries should be taught outside of the home as well as in the home, or no?
no, the parents should be able to teach their children what they want
What
to
if they
teach
don't?
them.
You think that like it should
If the
be
parent doesn't, they should, the government, rather than having teachers do this, rather than funding abortion clinics, abortion facilities, the
uh
government should literally have health professionals like nurses come in, right? And there is another person of authority in the room that can supervise. And then the nurse is saying to them, this is your no-no spot. Have your parents talked to you about this? Da 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 da. This is your
uh
no-no spot. Nobody should touch it. That's what the government should be doing.
hold up. So you're saying you rather not have a teacher tell you about safety? What the fuck are you saying, ma'am? And here I thought I was the idiot around here. But what the fuck? She's dead ass just said the teachers should not teach you about safety, about stranger dangers, and your parents should or a nurse should. Like what? My God, bro, what the fuck? I just had a stroke just watching that whole clip.
well, I would argue that not everyone has the resources to have a nurse in their home like that. I also would add that a lot of parents haven't been raised with that idea to properly educate their kiddos about the birds and the bees, you know. So, how do you
Yeah,
think
that's
that
not
should
an
be solved?
educator's. That's not the school's business. And if the school is going
Oh,
to do it, it
okay.
should be a health professional, not teachers. You have to
What's
understand how
up?
many
What's up?
teachers
What's up?
were.
What's up? It's time. It's time for the
How old are
education.
you?
What's up, Ryan?
I'm 18 years old.
All right, two people are having a conversation. You wait your turn.
No, okay. The argument has lost itself. Like, what are we talking about?
You
Like,
will
literally, what
wait
are we
your
talking
turn.
about?
I'm not your mother. You do not speak over me, and
Well,
you
you
don't
you
tell
you
me.
accepted my request,
You
so
know what's wrong with little like you? You were
that's
busted
not
out
good.
early
That's not
because you were
good.
on Grinder too young.
Ooh, someone got a bit triggered. Well, can we get a round of applause for that triggered conservative? Because she could not help herself and lost and he got humiliated on live TikTok live, I'd say. Well, I mean, she obviously did lose because like I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. And this is the same person that quote unquote said she owned a guy named Paco. If you don't know who that is, that's a guy who like debates Trump supporters, or people who just depending on his topic. I'll show you a clip.
Do you believe that children have a sexuality?
What do you mean by children have a sexuality? Like, I would say that we
Exactly
generally
that.
have. Okay. Well, I'll respond to how I necessarily infer that statement then. So, I'm gonna say that we have genetic predispositions to being or to like liking or having a particular attraction. When I was 5 years old, I had a crush on another girl. So if that's what you want to reference in terms of sexuality, I guess you can. But it's not going to be referring to any type of sex or encounters like
Okay.
that. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. It's just going to refer to like, oh, when I was a kid, I was attracted to that, right? So
Can we
it's
go and
completely
yes or
different
no?
understanding.
Can we answer yes or no first, and then we can elaborate? So I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah, so it's just not going to be clear to me what you even mean
Okay,
by
okay, okay,
sexuality.
okay, okay.
So I'm
Please,
just
please,
I'm trying to
please.
clarify that.
You just
Shanta,
you're
Shanta,
giving
I will mute
you're
you.
ranting.
Shanta, you're not the
Oh,
host,
I will
right?
mute
I'm going to
myself.
tell
So
you.
you say yes. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, for sure. Go for it. You can mute yourself. And I'll describe, right? What sexuality is going to refer to multiple different things. You can't just use it as some sort of broad language here, because then you're going to engage in what's called an equivocation. You're referring to the different forms of sexuality that we reference. Sexuality for 20-year-olds like me is going to be different than sexuality when we reference like children. So again, when I'm 5 years old and I have a preference towards like women because I had a crush on a girl when I was 5 years old. Right? That's going to be sexuality to kids, whereas that's not going to necessarily refer to the broader terms of sexuality as we reference when we're 20 years old.
Dumped me off in Jamaica. So excuse my ignorance. So I'm going to ask the question again.
Don't gaslight the audience, Shanta.
I'm
Don't gaslight the
gaslighting
audience.
anybody. I'm not gaslighting anybody. So I'm going to ask the question again.
Shanta, everyone
Let me
knows you're
mute
trying to
until you're ready
manipulation
to answer.
tactic. Everyone can see right through the manipulation when you do stuff like that. No one's actually gonna feel like you're like being serious when you say, "Oh, I'm actually just so dumb." Yeah, come on. Like, you're being ridiculous right now.
Okay, wonderful. So could you please answer my ridiculous question? If I think my dog is cute, does that mean that I'm sexually attracted to my dog?
No, because when we reference and cute within these different contexts, they're going to mean different things. So you're just making an equivocation right now. An equivocation means
Okay,
you're
can
using
you
two
tell
different
me what?
connotations of a word, right? Which mean different things, but you're using the same word, so it makes it seem like you're using the same sort of connotation.
And that's a clip that she posted of her quote unquote owning Paco at a debate, doing, you know, if it's wrong to be gay. She obviously lost horribly. People in the comments are like cheering her on, saying like she won. No, that's I saw that as a complete loss. And if you agree with her, get the fuck off my page, off my channel. I don't want nothing to do with you. But either way, I guess that's gonna be it for today's video. If you like this video, you could click that subscribe button if you enjoy. If not, I don't really care. You know, it's your choice. But like always, I just make videos because I want to. And if you don't like it, you could go fuck yourself. So peace. You bitch! Ah, what the fuck? My character was doing the worm again. Oh, yes. You don't mind me, Abby. I'm just doing the worm. Just don't mind me. I'm doing the worm here. Ow!
Oh shit, Sarah, move!
I did.